Every year, between the end of March and the beginning of April, from the great marshalling yards of the Italian state railways, goods of all description from every country in the world arrive to fill the enclosure of one of the largest fairs in the world. The unloading of the first wagon amid the empty and silent pavilions starts the assembly of the fair. The flow of goods in arrival knows no halts or breathing spaces. In less than 15 days, approximately 800 railway cars and 60,000 motor vehicles will enter the gates of the fair, carrying products of every kind and of every size from everywhere. About 13,000 exhibitors will invade an area of 400,000 square meters, organize and assemble their exhibits, which will make a showfront of nearly 40 miles. The Fair of Milan is an international island where there is room for free industrial and commercial competition between 50 nations from both the West and the East. Living an intense life limited to only 15 days, the fair can permit itself architectural and decorative designs which are very audacious. The ephemeral life of these stands justifies their aggressiveness. The eve of the official opening is announced by the flames of the torches on the pavilions of the fuel industry. The band of the Carabinieri heralds the arrival of the President of the Republic, who opens the fair each year. Through its 9 gates, the intense life of this little city, born in the lap of a greater one, begins to flow. Particular attention is given to the assistance offered to foreign visitors, since more than 85,000 of them pass through the gates of the fair each year. Near the main gate there is an office with numerous interpreters who give information, advice, and assistance in the fullest and most cordial way imaginable. The Avenue of Industry, which is the principal thoroughfare of the fair, is likewise the seat of its principal services, and it is always a landmark for the public. The stand of the Enit, the Italian national tourist body, is the principal topographical and idealistic landmark of this sector. The Avenue of Commerce opens onto a wide square dedicated to the tourist trade, gardening, floriculture, and where there are banks and insurance companies. The spectacular sports palace collects unlimited materials useful in all kinds of sporting activity. Heavy industry presents its mammoth products amid ingenious scenes which vie yearly with each other to renew the landscape of the fair. The large machines are always guests of honor, and the mechanics' pavilion gives the impression of a gigantic stable for huge lathes, sensitive drills, and hundreds of other machines. The first meeting along this way is that with the chemical industry sections. It is a meeting which is forever new, for this is the industry which gives us always more surprises from year to year, from which agriculture, metallurgy, building, and pharmacy benefit together. The vast range of artificial colors has, in a certain sense, exceeded even nature's possibilities and has revolutionized our tastes. Large industries do not send only their samples, but also their prototypes, models that do not come from the warehouses, but from the experimental laboratories. Public interest is always high for these harbingers of progress. On the Avenue of Labor, the steel industries display their products: ingots, drawn tubes, sheet iron, that are the raw materials of the mechanical industry. This is the very rich exhibit of building and road-building machines, which offers a complete picture of the industrialization of construction. Excavators, cranes, compressors, mixers, they have made a laboratory of the workyard. Visitors here have the possibility of basing their purchases on the foundation of a direct knowledge of the technical material with the advantages of an immediate comparison. At the fair, agricultural labor and industrial labor actively meet, and a specific technical interest makes the farmers crowd around the latest products of agricultural mechanization introduced into the heavy industry market. During the last few days, the crowd takes possession of the fair. The large market then becomes an opportunity for making merry. At the end of the 15 days' duration of the fair, more than 4,250,000 visitors will have been counted. So, a feverish life of meetings, contacts, and agreements is concluded. During 15 days, words and numbers, friendships and business relations have been established. Channels of communication, insight, and exchange have been opened. Business deals for millions have been concluded. But above all, many people from different countries have met and have made concrete agreements. The Fair of Milan, this business city that is the heart of the larger city, has once more fulfilled its stimulating service to a peaceful and hard-working civil life.